Hello everyone, how's it going today? Happy Friday! We are going to be building the LEGO Atari set. I'm pretty excited for this. I've never actually had an Atari. Oh good, an Atari. So what is the first game? Maybe some Pac-Man, or are you going to try to get through E.T.? Oh, it's going to be E.T., of course. You know, you got to play the true classics, right? The absolute creme de la creme. But before we get in, as a reminder, it is September here on Twitch. We are working our way towards 150 sub points, and subs are cheaper this month. And the longer you get a sub for, and the higher the tier, I believe, the cheaper it is. But that aside, if we get to 150 sub points, I will be playing Spelljammer Pirates of Realm Space on stream, and I will complete it. So if you want to see me suffer, you know what to do. And howdy everyone, how's it going? This is a fun set, PGW Chaos? Excellent, excellent. Never had one either, you had an Intellivision too? I had a TI 99 4A. That's what I had. I should also probably get the camera down here. You can see the little hidden thing in the that's hidden inside the Atari. Get my knife so I can slice this thing open. And there we go. Forget the subs, you'll just feed me pickles. I mean, if you want to see me quit doing this, I suppose that would be a thing you could do. Alright, let's see. Box is opened. Time to pour out the bags. Horse is getting pushed out of the way. We'll fix that in a moment. Okay, there's that. Anything else in there? Nope, box is empty. There we go. Alright, let's see. There is one of the little sheets indicating that, yeah, the paper bags are coming, but they've been coming for years now. I think that there's some issue that they're having, that they're not working out the way that they hoped or something. So that's bag 13. Here is the instruction booklet and the stickers. We can see some of the fun stickers already. Alright, I might have to open this up and pull them out. I'll wait on that. There's 13. There's 14. There's two 14s. You've been playing a lot of Starfield. I've been having a lot of fun with it, playing around with the ship creator. Yeah, it looks good. I don't know. I mean, I don't have like time to get it into a Let's Play, but I suppose I might play it. I don't know. I might get it and play it. I've been having a hankering to play something on my own. There's bag 3. There's 12. I should probably look to see how many bags we're dealing with. 16 total. All right, so that is the end. Let me go ahead and get these into my box to the side. There we go. I have been watching Lethal Feline play Starfield when I can. Going through his ridiculous unarmed, which the game, like, it has skills for it. It's definitely not designed for unarmed. There's another 3. There is a 4. That is 10. I need 11. That is extra pieces. That is 6. That's 2, 1. All right, 1 and 2 can go over there. That's 9, 8. I need 11. 5. There's 11. There we go. What else do we have? That's 4, 7, and another 1. All right, so there's 10. Do we have... Okay, there's 9, and that is the only 9. All right. Let's get that in there. 8 was here. 7 is here. Being a Let's Player means you never get to play anything just for yourself. It doesn't mean that, exactly, but there is an element of... If you're playing a game that you haven't played on channel, then there's kind of an element of, I should be playing this for the channel so that people can get my fresh reactions and stuff. 5, 4, there's a second 4. 2 3s. There is a 2. And we have the 1s. And we have the large elements. Let's put those over there for now. Seems fine. Let me see. I don't have any dropped frames and no disconnects. This weekend, you also plan on painting a few Battletech miniatures? Nice. Alright, let's get horse back in. Wait, that's not horse. There we go. Horse has a friend. Alright. Yeah, let's go ahead and open these up. Yours stopped too? You had to reset? It's got to be on... it got to be on Twitch's end because I am seeing no disconnects and I'm not seeing any dropped frames. Alright, so we have the Centipede game here. Come on, focus. There we go. I love the, like, Lego-ifying them with a minifig in there and everything like that, and the studs on the things. We have the Asteroids game, which actually has the newer Galaxy Explorer design. And a New Wave minifig, which I think that might be a similar minifig to one of the ones that's in one of the packs that we got. And then my favorite, and I'm sure you can guess why, the adventure game. Can you guys guess why this one might be my favorite? The Maze. Sure, yes. Also, Johnny Thunder. That is a nice reference. Now, the key. I do enjoy the key. Howdy, Seelan. I do enjoy the key. I like the little, the elves. They're cute. The yellow castle in the background is fantastic, and the knights from the yellow castle coming down. But, of course, the dragon. The Lego dragon design. It's the tree! Alright, so let's go ahead and put that aside for now. Alright, let's go ahead and open up bag number 1. Also, let's go ahead and get back to the beginning of the instruction booklet because there's things to look at. I like the kind of sepia tone that they've got. Also, is that? Yeah, that is. Alright. Camera is in the right position. There we go. Alright, so, have you built Atari today? Unveiled in 1977, the Atari video computer system brought the realistic thrills of the arcade into the home and would go on to become one of the most popular gaming systems in history with 30 million units sold. The LEGO version of the Atari video computer system is the iconic 4-switch CX26A, from 1980. It's full of authentic details and hidden gems that will take you back in time to the halcyon days of classic gaming. Enjoy. The halcyon days when I was too young to even play one of these. Let's go ahead and put these aside there. Let's see, the gaming icon. As incredible as it sounds, the 4-switch CX2600A, the most popular version of the Atari video game system, celebrates its 42nd anniversary in 2022. It set the standard for console gaming in its day and remains the starting point for all retro console design from Atari today. Fun fact, Adventure was intended to be a graphical version of Colossal Cave Adventure from 1977. Play Ball, or Star Raiders, or Missile Command, or Super Breakout, or Night Driver, or Asteroids, or Combat. I love how so many of the names for Atari games are just so basic. It's like, you know, Combat. Just Combat. Adventure. 50 years of fun. Founded in 1972, Atari remains one of the most iconic names in the gaming world, and more than half a century later, the brand continues to resonate with fans and those looking for the thrill of vintage gaming. Name-checked widely in countless TV shows, movies, and in pop culture, Atari has also become an authentic cultural reference point, reaching far beyond its computer gaming origins. The cartridge system allowed players to immerse themselves in many different games. Advertisement for the Atari video game computer system. Atari, there's no comparing it with any other video game. More games, more fun. Unlike many early gaming systems that only offered a single integrated game, Atari used a cartridge system that allowed a virtually limitless selection of games. A total of 527 games would be published for the Atari video game computer system, and hits such as Asteroids, Ms. Pac-Man, and Pitfall established it as the must-have gaming system in the late 70s and early 80s. 1980, Adventure. In a game that would inspire a whole generation of quest adventures, the Wicked Wizard has stolen your castle's magical chalice, and you must lead the brave knight through terrible dangers to ensure its safe return. I got my 8-bit cousin over for a visit, yeah. 1981, Asteroids. The highly addictive object of this game is to gain the highest score by shooting down waves of asteroids, satellites, and UFOs. Once shot, the asteroids break into smaller, faster pieces that fly off in unpredictable directions. 1982, Centipede. Use the wand at the bottom of the screen to destroy as many bugs as you can. Your nemesis is a long and winding centipede that invades each level. To proceed in the game, you must exterminate each segment of the centipede in every level. Sorry, Atari 4-bit. Yeah. Building an icon. This 2,532-piece LEGO model is a close one-to-one representation of the iconic 4-switch Atari video game computer system, model CX2600A. As well as a replica joystick that plugs into the back of the console, it also has 4 functioning switches on the front. 3 cartridges of famous VCS games are included, and each game is represented by a buildable LEGO vignette visualizing the game experience offered. All the games can be stored in a cool 80s-style cartridge holder when not in use. Cartridge holders. Asteroids cartridge, Centipede cartridge, joystick controller, Adventure cartridge, Centipede vignette, Adventure vignette, Asteroids vignette, console unit. The front panel, power switch, game program slot, game reset switch, game select switch, TV type switch, back panel, channel selector, right controller, power, right difficulty switch, left difficulty switch, and left controller. All the switches, yep. 4 switches. Wow, so many switches, yep. Atari games did tend to have one-word names, yeah. They really did. I mean, when you have nothing else to compete with and nothing else to be confused with, then you can kind of do that. On the other hand, it's no Hunt the Wumpus. There were various versions of the Atari video computer system launched between 1977 and 1992, mostly differentiated by weight, number of switches, or the finish of the console itself. The technology, while impressive in its day, seems inconceivable today, with a limited processor speed of 1.19 MHz, a total capacity of 128 bytes of onboard RAM, and a game cartridge capacity of only 4 kilobytes. The hidden pop-up scene is full of details that will feel instantly recognizable to anyone who grew up playing video games in the 80s. From the design team, as an avid fan of classic console gaming and a proud owner of an original Atari video computer system, working on this project in time for Atari's 50th anniversary was a dream come true. Once we decided on the overall scale and features of the model, it was all about getting the little details just right, designing the switches that can be toggled up and down, building a joystick that both looks and feels like the original, and creating a brick-built version of the classic wood frame for the front of the console. Of course, we couldn't recreate the actual games themselves, but we decided to include 3 buildable vignettes to bring fans closer to the gameplay experience of these classic games. In fact, the only 2 you can think of that you had with more than one word were Moon Rover and Indiana Jones. Yes, E.T. technically counts. E.T. technically does count, yeah. I mean, there's also Pac-Man and Ms. Pac-Man. Alright. So bag number 1 will be the adventure console, and model 2 will be the cartridge holder. 3 will be the base and the asteroids cartridge, and all the rest will be the centipede vignette and cartridge and controller and the rest of the console. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it right away. Instructions for yet another brick separator. Yep. Gotta make sure that you always have brick separators. That is the Lego way. Let's go ahead and spread those pieces out. Let's see, 2x3. Another 6x10. Okay. Now, this may shock you, folks. This may shock you. But I'm actually going to be using the stickers this time. I know, le gasp. Alright, let's see. 2x3s on the bottom, and a 1x6 on the very bottom. There's a 2x3, and another 2x3. Alright, game program adventure on a 2x6. So you'll see one reason why I rarely do this. I'm honestly not very good at it. Yeah, that is off-center. There we go. Game program adventure. Get that right up there. This is one that I do wish had printed pieces. If I did it more, I'd be better. Not really. Use with joystick controllers. Maybe if I do this lengthwise, it'll be a little bit better. Nope, I think that is crooked. That feels like it's going to be crooked as well. Let's see. Okay, it's crooked, but it's not off the edge, and that is the key. There we go. And then a 6x6 tile. There were also paddle controllers, and then also they made a keyboard, a controller set. Yeah, like the first console I had was the TI-99 4A, which was actually marketed as a computer, like games for the kids, word processing for the parents kind of thing. Nope, that is off. Okay, it's off center, but it is not crooked. So that's good. You did have a 2600 way back. Nice. There we go. Make sure that is all pushed down, and it now is. All right. There we go. Oh, wait, I wasn't done yet. Not done yet. I need more. All right. The large adventure number 5 on a 1x8. Like, one of the other reasons why I don't do this on stream is that, like, it does slow down the building. And I enjoy the building quite a bit. There we go. Okay, that is on the base. Could have done it off screen, but then I'd have to have everything open and everything like that. For this set, it's worth it. Yeah, I figured. See, like, one of the reasons is that when I take it apart, I can still use this as like a poster on a Lego, in like a Lego town or something like that kind of thing, and stuff like that. All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and get two 1x2 to 2x2 upward brackets, a gray 1x8 plate, green 1x4 brick, and 2 beige 1x2 bricks with side studs. Okay, then 4 brackets, and a green 1x8 tile. I'll display as his niece comes over to try to play it. I don't have any nieces that are that young. Alright, so 3 of these. Every single one of my nieces would either not at all be interested in playing an old console, or would instantly recognize it as Lego. Or both. I mean, my oldest niece, multiple of my nieces, in fact, almost assuredly, but my oldest niece is probably older than many of you. Maybe not many of you watching this stream right now, but many of my viewers. My eldest niece was born in 1995, so, you know. Alright, flip that over and get our two... Let's see. No, that is there. Alright. And then that one is there. I said older than many people who are watching my channel. I didn't say it was old. There's a difference. Alright, many of the first Atari video game computer system game cartridges used just 2K of data. Now, that's roughly equivalent to a single page of text. Alright, get that right in here. Howdy, Mudlight, how's it going? I am pretty good. What is my biggest age demographic? Like 25 to 34, if I remember correctly. Second largest is like 25 to 45 or something. I might be misremembering the precise borders of that, but it's around there. But yeah, I think about 75%. Like, I'm older than most of my viewers. About 75% of them, so. Alright, there we go. Alright, well, thank you very much for stopping by, Modline. I really do appreciate that. Let's see. Okay, let's get the dark gray 6x6. We've got two 2x8s. Two 2x4s. Don't miss the enemy 007 like Auld did. Oh, yeah, like the... I mean, I can go back and get it. It's not like it's permanently missed. I'm going to get free roam on the planet. Alright, black 2x4, 2x2 and a 2x2 corner. Where are you in here? There you are. Like, there's no outside enemies that, if you actually work at it, you'll miss, kind of thing. First boss isn't that difficult? No, it really isn't, because all you can do is straight up attack it. That's all you can do. Alright, 2x2 tiles. Alright, and the yellow... Oh, there they are. Yellow 1x2 to 1x2 downward brackets. Alright, and there's another one out here somewhere that is hiding. Where are you? There it is. Okay. Then... 3 1x4 half tiles in black. And black 1x1 tiles. I mean, if I was lower level than when I faced the the boss, I probably would have had a little bit more difficulty, but I had enough healing items that it still wouldn't have been an issue. Alright, and get that third side. Okay, and then the 1x6. Didn't even need to heal yourself. Yeah, you don't. That's one reason why it's not really difficult. Kind of wish you could play a 2600 once again for nostalgia. I mean, you can emulate. Won't be quite the same. Wasn't there a 2600 Mini or something like that that they released? Or am I thinking of like some of the other ones, like Nintendo and Sega and stuff like that? There we go. Got the adventure text on there. Alright, next up. Dark gray, not dark gray, light gray, a 2x4 tile. 2x2 half tile in the corners. 2 front corners, I should say. 2x4 plate at the front and back. 2x6 plates on the sides. There's some kind of retro console out there for the 2600? Yeah, I kind of thought there was. I mean, I didn't get it. I'm happy with emulation. Not that I've emulated a 2600 game. There is always that possibility, but... They don't, like, the 2600 games don't have much nostalgia for me. I have nostalgia for the time period, and that comes along with it, but I don't have nostalgia for the console or the games itself. There's the other corner bricks. I do have nostalgia for the TI-99 4A, but I only remember 2 games that I had for it, and they're not games that I would enjoy playing today. Alright, we got 6 pairs of green 1x2 round end bricks. I mean, I do think that, like, a retro game, like, there's definitely something to be said for those, and, like, little kids are not going to know really any better for the most part. Like, little kids. So you could definitely get them to play stuff like that. You'd probably not want to buy it because you doubt you'd play it much outside of an initial nostalgia romp. Oh, again, that's what emulation is for. There are probably retro Atari joystick things that you could buy or something. All right, black 2x2 tile with center stud. 1x1 cylinder tile with top peg, and we get an inverted short cone for the chalice, and then a Nexonite shield there. There's the Atari 2600 Plus. It goes for 130 US. Comes with a 10-in-1 cart, and it can work with the original 2600 and 7800 carts as well. Well, that's actually really cool that it works with the originals. See, the thing is like, what I think that there should be is, and I mean, I don't know, maybe it wouldn't sell very well, I have no idea, but I think that it would be really cool to have retro consoles of those types that are hooked up to the internet so that you can just like go on and buy the old games. Like you could go buy and download the original adventure game for like $1 or something like that. and then you could, you know, have the authentic experience without the expense and stuff. I think that would be really cool. And then people could actually, like, develop games for them and continue to publish. Because there is something to be said for, you know, making good, interesting games for old consoles. I can't tell you how many times I'm getting alerts, like, for people trying to give me codes for, like, new games that are for the Game Boy or something like that, or Genesis or SNES or some, you know, things like that. So there's definitely interest to make games within that limitation. There we go. Get the arch in there. And 1x2s. And more 1x2 half-cylinder bricks. Getting a lot of these is nice. Too bad they're yellow. I do like them making a yellow castle here. Like, that's a nice touch. I don't remember. I have no idea what the actual color would have been. Like, they just had like a grayscale on the image. Turn it around. Get a single gold 1x1 cylinder plate there with a hollow stud. The adventure vignette includes a small nest with egg at the back of the castle. This is a nod to the fact that adventure features the first ever Easter egg in a video game. Oh, right, I accidentally missed that the egg goes in there. There we go. To be honest, most retro games are just retro graphics because so many would never have fit on the carts. There are things that they have, like Zerfall and I played through a game for the VIC-20, and you can play through it on the VIC-20. Like, he programmed it to be played on the actual VIC-20. So, like, that's a challenge. That's a challenge to deal with. And I applaud anyone willing to take that challenge and you know, working within it. And it would just be nice for people to be able to continue to do that. Plus, like, I mean, if you want to make a game, like, if you want to get game-making experience, that's probably not a bad way to start out, considering how many of those games were made by one person or two people. It would give you quite a bit of basic experience. Not with the systems used today, but certainly with, you know, the skills of actually making a game and making it run, you know, checking for bugs, making it fit within a certain amount of space, and you can do it all yourself. That is that's pretty laudable, really. And then if you make the retro console internet accessible, so you can go onto like an online store and download either old games or new ones, then you can sell your practice thing as an actual game, and people can buy it, leave you feedback and stuff. All right, we got our turrets there on the towers. You would love to see a new constrained infocom type text adventure. That would be fun to see. Yeah. All right, dark red, 1x3 with 2 studs. Get the gold 1x1 cylinder, or 1x1 plates with round ends and bars. Get red pyramids on top of that. Red clip with bar. Alright, and then on the front, dark red, inverted curved slope. Get a 1x1 gold plate with clip, and 1x1 plate with bar and round end, and the pyramids on each of those. Alright, and that will get on right here. And then we get our dragon head with a gold 1x1 cylinder plate with hollow stud, 1x1 gold cone, get a candle flame in the front, and a bar with clip on the back. And there we go. We have a cute little dragon serpent. Might be funny to see how many modern game designers could make a fun working game in 2 kilobytes. Yeah. You know? That would be a great challenge. Go ahead and get that guy right there. Alright, so extra parts. We got a yellow 1x1 plate, gold 1x1 cylinder plate with hollow stud, black 1x1 tile, dark gray 1x1 cylinder tile with top pin, peg actually, red 1x1 pyramid, red bar with clip, trans orange candle flame, and white dome light, 1x1 dome light. Uh, 2 kilobytes, 2048. Alright, so here we have our adventure game, our game program adventure. Used with joystick controllers. CX2613 and Atari. And our adventure vignette with the adorable dragon. Alright, let's go ahead and set these up here. Not a whole lot of memory. No, that's space. You only have 128 bytes of, yeah, I think 128 bytes of RAM. All right. Bag number 2. Not much more than a few pages of text, yeah. And if you get a, get stuff like formatting, like right now, let me take a quick look at something. Where is that folder? There it is. So my deity entries that I work on, the Word documents are 4 pages. There's a significant amount of formatting, but I don't have any pictures or anything. And they tend to be around, like the most recent one, 33 kilobytes. The PDF, and note that modern Word document files are compressed. They're zip files. The docx is a zip file. You can open that up, change the extension to .zip, and open that up and take a look at the stuff inside. The PDF is 241 kilobytes. So, yeah. It's very, very small. Even later DOS games were oftentimes just a handful of megabytes, and even like small NES games tend to be 500K, give or take, half a meg. So yeah, it's not a lot of space at all. All right, let's get that 1x2 in there. 1x12 brown plate there. Need a 1x6. There it is. Is that why a lot of games were side-scrolling with minimal stuff? I mean, like, repeated material certainly does make it easier, yeah. But that's why you get, like, sprite tiles and stuff like that. You can make the image for a single sprite, or tile, and then just say, this one goes here, this one goes here, this one goes here, and that's a lot less space than filling up the whole screen with the whole image. Dark gray 2x2, dark gray 2x6, and another 2x2. And another 2x2 down here. 2x6. Brown 1x2 brick there, and 2x2 right there. These old Windows 3 games on multiple 1.44 megabyte floppies, yep. But it's also, like, not every system could actually run tile-based designs very well either. I don't know how well the Atari 2600 was at running like tile-based designs. There we go. 1x2s in here. Remember having multiple floppies for huge things? Yep. Yeah, you could even get, like, very late in Windows lifespan, you could get Windows still on floppies, get, like, 50 floppies for it. It was kind of ridiculous. There we go. Alright, let's see. There's a 1x12 brick and two 1x2s. Alright. Let's see. Brown 1x2 Technic bricks. Friction pin. And a black Technic 1x1. And get that right in there. That's when you get to disc 49, you have a problem and have to start over with number 1. Well, there was also, like, that's when one of my friends coined the term the Microsoft Minute, because you'd be on like one of these discs and it would say, like, 5 minutes remaining, and you'd put in the next disc and then it's suddenly 7 minutes remaining or something like that. And my friend was like, yeah, the difference there, that's the Microsoft Minute. 1x3 brick and 1x3 brick. And then we get 6 1x2 plates. There we go. Remember before USB thumb drives having to have multiple floppies to save stuff to transfer to new computers? Mm-hmm. Alright, let's see. 3 corrugated bricks. And we have the vertical on the inside. There we go. 1x2x2 bricks on either side. And even though there's no Technic bricks there, we do still have the 1x1 Technic bricks here. On the inside, there we go. Okay, at the back, we get the brown 1x6x5 panel, and then lots of 1x2x5 bricks. There we go. Alright. 1x12 across the top. It's not even that. When thumb drives started coming out in decent sizes and for decent prices, like I was able to, like the first one that I got was 512 megs, which not as much as a CD, but the difference between carrying around a CD like this to all the computers that I needed to run tools on versus a little, thumb drive, oh man, it was so nice. Remember those high-capacity zip drive things that existed? But when writable CDs were still too expensive, but 144s were much too small? Yeah, the 100 meg zip files were zip disks. Zip disks. I'm sure I had some files on a zip disk somewhere, and that stuff is now lost to the ether. Alright, get that in here. I know I have stuff on some floppy disks, and I know I have some stuff on 1.44 floppies that are... I do have a drive. I just haven't taken the time to get them off. I do have an old hard drive as well that doesn't have a modern standard parallel port. Thumb drives are much more rewritable. Yep. Alright, let's see. 1x6 plates. And more corrugated bricks. Okay, 1x2x2s. And then we get our plates in here. But yeah, for a while there, I was like periodically doubling my thumb drive size. I had I went from 512 megs to 1 gig to 2 gigs to 4 gigs to 8 gigs to... No, was that it? No, I think it was multiplying by 8. Or something. I don't remember exactly what it was, but there was a point where like I'd replace them at very fixed intervals, and they were always getting the same like multiplier larger, and they'd be the same price. I ended up stopping when I got to a 64 gig. Just because I didn't have need for anything else larger at the time, and I still kind of don't. That's one that I'm still using, and it would always be the same price, which was hilarious. All right, let's see. We get 1x3. Get a 2x2 corner plate. 1x1 brown plate, 1x3, and then 2 black 1x1 plates. 64 gigabytes is about the limit of what you need. You never know. You do want to have a 256 gigabyte thumb drive, but I mean, it depends on what you are using it for and stuff like that. I ended up putting most of my D&D PDFs on it. Like that's taking up a significant amount of its space. Annoyingly, you bought an external terabyte drive, and before you got to use it, your old computer got hit by lightning. Oof. You use it as a backup in case your computer crashes and you lose everything? Yeah, I haven't needed to use it in a while, actually. Like, actually use it for what it was intended for. Like, the main thing is that I would take documents to and from work for me to work on. This was in the days before things like Dropbox or the cloud. Back in my day, we had to write our files on thumb drives, and before that, we had to use floppy drives. Alright, let's see. 1x12 plates along the sides. Honestly, you don't trust cloud storage? Yeah, I tend to prefer... I mean, I like a cloud backup solution, but I don't really want to need the internet to access my files. That said, all of the ways that I had set up to sync my my thumb drive no longer work, and it's very, very annoying. It's like they're trying to tell me that I don't need to use it anymore or something, and I'm like, but I want to. Alright, let's get these tiles on. And there we go. We got our nice wooden cartridge case. Alright, we have extra brown and black 1x1 plates and an extra black friction pin. So we can slide our cartridge right in there. There we go. Let's actually get that down a little bit more. There we go. Okay. It's not actually that. That's not actually why they did it. It's because of architecture changes, and they just haven't set up the things to, like, replacements, because they don't think many people use them. Alright, bag number 3, and I need... Oh my lord. Alright, 8x8 plates from here. In black. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Put those plates back there, and you decided to go sliding off, so let's fix that. There we go. There we go. Now, I will say that I do use OneNote to do note stuff, and it syncs between my my tablet and my computer and stuff like that, and that's really useful. That's what I do if I want to, like, actually be on the go and work on stuff or write notes or something like that. Alright, let's see. Oh, right. There is also this bag. My bad. I was like, I am not seeing that part. Because it's in here. Get that up there. Alright. There we go. Alright, let's get the large plates out of here. Large half tiles. There we go. Alright. Alright, dark gray, 2x12. Need an orange 1x2. Black 2x6s. That made you think back to the old modems you have to put a phone receiver on? Because it's bags 3, yep. It's not bag 3, it's bags 3. Alright, then we get our large, let's see, that is, yeah, 6x12 half tile. There we go. Another 2x12 there, and a teal 1x2 tile. There we go. Alright. 6x14 plate. I never had one of those modems, but I did have everything from a 2400 baud. Did I have a 1200 baud? Did I have a 1200? No, I think I started with a 2400. I think I started with a 2400. But then I had 2400, then 4800, then 96K, then 14.4, then 56K. Got all of those. At 2 different houses, even. There we go. Remember one movie where a person hacked into a computer by putting a phone thing on a modem thing and got information from the computers in a company? And you're like, now that's old school? That was probably War Games. This build would have been really neat if they had a Lego circuit board inside. That would have been pretty cool. Probably would have been too many pieces, but that would have been cool. 56K, and that was lightning fast then. Yep. I mean, the thing is, like, each time that you got a modem upgrade, it was like, oh my god, it is so different. This is so fast. Heck, I remember going from a hard drive that had a max storage capacity of 60 megabytes that we had disk doubler set up to get it to 120. And then we went to, like, our next computer had 500 megabytes, and it was like, we are never going to run out of hard drive space. Like, this is, like, what are you going to do with all this hard drive space? We're never going to run out. And, yeah. That didn't actually last long. It wasn't War Games? Fair enough. You still have the receipt for the 4 megabytes of RAM you bought for the 286, $400. Ooh. Howdy, Blasphemy Cat. How's it going? Alright. Get our 8x8. Get our 2x6 with 2x6 to 1x6 bracket. Remember having an Apple II that ran everything from floppies. Yep. We had an Apple IIc. My mother would frequently bring home Apple IIes from school, occasionally Apple II GS, which that was a good computer. That was an amazing computer. I love that computer. That was better than the Macs at the time. Let's see, and oh boy, we got to do 2 of these. All right, so 1x2 tile slopes all along the edges. Still remember the jump from the 486 processors to the Pentium 90? So, my dad at his work, when they got brand spanking new Gateway 2000 Pentium 200 computers, I was like, Dad, you have to let me come in and play Ultima 2 on that. Because I need to see how fast that goes. So I did, and it was like, I booted up Ultima 2 and zoop, dead. Like, just start out again, zoop, dead. Just everything moves so fast. Because, like, I knew that it would like something like that would happen because the computer that I had at the time, like my dad had a better computer, but the one that was mine was the hand-me-down 386, and playing Ultima 2 on that, you had to hit the turbo button to get it down to 8 megahertz, and even then it was still a little fast. Like, you ideally wanted like 2 or 4 megahertz for that game. So I knew it would be just ridiculous, and it was just hilarious. Turbo button, yep. That was a thing. That was great. So many of those old games had speed linked to clock speed, yeah. Because it was an easy way to program it. It was just an easy way to program it. It was a person with an old-style computer with Albert Einstein Avatar AI. Oh, alright. I don't know then. Imagine trying it on a modern CPU. Well, the thing is like you wouldn't actually be able to run it natively. I don't believe, so kinda really wouldn't be able to test it out. And I think there is a limit to how fast it could really theoretically, like not really, but once you hit a certain speed, then you're not going to notice it going any faster. Howdy, Dracophile, how's it going? There we go. Well, I mean, modern games basically can't play, like, because of architecture changes and stuff like that. In a lot of cases, you can't play those old games. There are some things that you can still play. Like, it's not all of them. But a lot of it boils down to how they programmed it and stuff like that. Alright, gray 2x4s. And more 1x12s. Alright, teal 2x4 right there. Orange 1x3s. And another pair of teal 2x4s. There we go. We don't have direct access to video memory anymore? Yeah. Like, I remember reading about what Origin had to do to get Ultima 7 to actually work. Because Ultima 7, like, pushed the boundaries of what you could do at the time when it came out. It's still impressive. It is still impressive what it does. And for how little you actually need in the game. But like the Voodoo Memory Manager, they called it Voodoo because it's like just software-based like memory swapping or something like that. It's very much a not magical, but it's kind of just quirky and crazy and stuff like that. And that was basically all what they had to do to get it to work and everything. Remember having to make a boot disk to get enough memory to get Ultima 7 to work? Some boots were... there was enough, some not. Yeah. Alright, get that right in there. Alright, we get the... well, actually, let's get the other two 8x8 plates. Get that on there. 4x12. There we go. And the other 8x8. There we go. Alright, next up, the other 4x12. A 2x6 right there in the middle. And a 2x10s. There we go. Get that right on there. There we go. Alright. Red 2x2 angle plates. And let's see. Teal 2x4s. But yeah, Ultima 7 was like there's good reasons why it's my favorite DOS game. What they did with that game was pretty phenomenal. Alright, next up, a 2x4 down here. Let me go ahead and pull some of these bricks to the side. Remember when you got your first computer, then remember having to get an upgrade because FF11 didn't like your first computer's video card? Yeah, I had some issues. I got a game, I don't even remember what it was right now, but I was like super excited for, and I had a 3D card. Like, it was labeled a 3D card. It was one of the early 3D cards. And like everything, it could not load the textures on stuff and everything. It was basically unplayable, even though it like said that the game should work. And I have never gone back to that game. I was very disappointed. Alright, there we go. And then 3 2x4 black tiles. Looking back at the zip disks, you found Bernoulli boxes, like 1982 zip disks. I was at a job site, and they had 8-inch floppy disks there. They had some data on 8-inch floppy disks that they put in a ticket to the service desk to see if we had a way to get them off, and I was like, I had never actually touched an 8-inch floppy disk at that point. Now, at the time, the company that I worked for actually serviced military guidance computers as well as doing outsourced IT support. And I was like, well, you can ask them, see if they have any drives for these. And it would have been a special project, and they're like, we actually have printouts of the data, so we'll just retype it. Alright, let's see. You had to pull from tape drives, those large 12-inch or so tape drives, so that was fun. Yeah, the like ones that look like reel-to-reel tapes. Yeah, I have never had to do that. Never had to deal with those. I did work someplace that had some of those, like, a machine for that up against the wall. I have no idea if that actually worked or not. It never actually was used as far as I was aware. There we go. Alright, let's see. Black 1 by 12, 1 by 6. Red 1 by 12. Black 1 by 12, black 1 by 6. It's interesting that they included a red one in here rather than another black one. I would think that that would have been cheaper. But I don't know. Your memory of tape drives is the Willy Wonka movie, the scene where they are trying to get a computer to predict where the golden tickets were. Well, the funny thing is, like, going back to watch original Star Trek and seeing them have, like, tape drives and stuff like that, because, you know, they wanted things to be high-tech and stuff like that, future tech, and they just literally could not imagine technology that didn't have tape drives, that didn't take, time to collate data and stuff like that. All right, Sealand, have a good night. And we'll see you tomorrow. Gargoyles episode where everything was on a floppy disk. Well, there was like a Transformers episode where Chip Chase copied data to a 5 1/4 floppy, and then it was like, everything's in my head, and he tore it up. It's like, yes, the entire, top secret program for making, clean power was on that one single floppy disk. Even then, I was like, I don't know. I don't know. So, you can see that this is really, it's curving because of tension and stuff. It still works fine. It'll go up, just fine, but it's kind of funny. There we go. The nice thing about that is that you get this nice smooth transition there. The end of the slope is a half tile, half plate. So using the half plate offset here and then 2 plates gets you to a smooth slope with these tiles. All right. And extra piece from bags number 3 is a yellow half bushing. But we are going to put these aside for the moment because it is time to do some minifigs. Let's see, we want that one. Minifigs and the amazing minifig floppy disks. I would love to have 1x1 tiles that are printed with 5 1/4 and 3 1/2 inch floppy disk designs. That would be fantastic. All right, let's see. I do not remember where I have pulled from. So let's pull from here. And hope that I have not pulled from there already. I swear I'm really bad at picking randomly in these things. I have zero persistent memory of where I'm where I've pulled from before. All right, let's go ahead and start a prediction. Can all guess what is inside the minifig pack? Get your predictions in. All right, so we have so far gotten the guy with the selfie stick, and actually, I think that's it. Off camera, I got her before. But we will see what I get. I will be tricked by the turtle again. I might be. I might be. But get your predictions in. The one that I want the most right now is the cornflakes guy, because I love that cornflakes box. That is such a great box. Oh wait, no, we got the boombox guy last time. Howdy, young Hammerod, how's it going? Get a drink of water. All right, less than a minute to go. Get your predictions in. That will never be something that I delete, Bahamut. That will never, ever be a thing that I delete. Ever. There is always space in my head for Ham. Always space in my head for Ham. Actually, there's tons of other stuff in my head as well that will also never leave. Like all of my dinosaur knowledge. Well, okay, to be fair, that does kind of leak out over time. But still, I value my dinosaur knowledge. I hold it close to me. Like a nice warm blanket. All right, we are just about closed with the prediction. Let me go ahead and get my timer all ready. And predictions are closed. Okay. And go. All right, what do we got? What do we got? Let's find interesting pieces that I can... Okay. That narrows it down. Does it narrow it down enough? It does. Guess what I got? 22.98, and it is Cornflakes Guy. It is the Cornflakes Guy. Exactly what I wanted. Yeah. I mean, he's clearly an old, you know, sensei type thing, but it's Cornflakes Guy. That's who it is. All right, let's choose that prediction. That is 20 to 50 seconds. Complete that prediction. And that is going to be Ab Cody getting all the hams there. Very nice. Kinshir going for within 20 seconds. Hammeron going for 50 to 60. And Bahamut and Dracophile going for no. But we get Cornflakes Guy. Does it, Okay. Come on, get into my hand, please. Thank you. That goes right there on the front. Fold that down, fold that around, bring that over. All right, let's see if I can turn this in such a way that it... Nope. Nope, don't pop off. Don't pop off. Maybe get a nice tight corner there. Probably not. Yeah, I'm not a fan when the cloth robe parts, like I prefer that to have the meeting point like back here kind of thing, or you could even have it up front. But with this, it's just the final one does not really sit properly to get a clean corner very easily. There we go. All right, I may have gotten it. All right. You've been corrupted into the no vote group. Yep, indeed you have. All right, well, let's go ahead and get the old man face in there. Oop, don't do that. Don't mess up the skirt. Get in the hat. Most importantly, cornflakes. Nom 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 nom. I love my cornflakes. If you want to be a strong ninja, you should eat your cornflakes. What? No, I am most definitely not paid by the cereal corporation. Never. Why? What makes you think that? I just like cornflakes. I just think you should eat cornflakes. Nothing but cornflakes all the time. Every day, cornflakes, cornflakes, cornflakes. Do it for your health. All right, got old cornflakes guy. Random trivia, if you care about the Fables comics, the creator has decided to make them public domain. I don't even know what that is, so... I mean, that's great. No idea what it is. All right, Series 12. Pickles or cornflakes and give them... Hey, I'm not the one who was saying that cornflakes are good. Old guy was. And that is foul and disgusting, what you have suggested there, sir. You keep those pickles away from the cornflakes. Valuable, delicious cornflakes. They're part of a balanced breakfast, and lunch, and dinner, and a midnight snack, and 11sies, and tea. Let's start a prediction. Can all guess what is inside the minifig pack? All right, so we have gotten 3 wizards. We've gotten 2 of the Mongol warriors. We've gotten a princess. We've gotten the gamer. We've gotten the space miner, the lifeguard. Still not gotten anyone on that row. The fencer, the genie, and off camera I got the gloomy girl, but I will definitely get another gloomy girl. Pickle cereal, that would be an interesting breakfast. No, it would not. You're going down the dangerous territory of the South Korean like wasabi cereal. Don't do that. If you want to see a some hilarious stuff, though, I would recommend checking out Jamel Bowie's cereal reviews for, I think, Good Eats. They are hilarious. He tries that cereal, and it is like just seeing his face when he tastes it was like, wow, yeah, that's a thing. What about that one burger that was nothing but pickle? That's not a burger. It's not a burger. That's a pickle sandwich, and that's just vile. That's just vile. All right, 30 seconds to go. Get your predictions in. Do not vote for pickles or wasabi cereal. Vote for cornflakes. Shut up, sir. I just think cornflakes are good. I know you do, but yeah, look, things don't have to be nothing but cornflakes. Even I, connoisseur and lover of ham, eat other things occasionally. Well, that's because you're weak. Be strong like me, and you too can eat nothing but ham or cornflakes. You should eat nothing but cornflakes, though. And there we go. Predictions are closed. All right, let's reset. And go. All right, let's see. What do we have? What do we have? Have I pulled like a wizard again? No. Okay, those are feet. Good. All right, we have feet. We do have feet. That is a torso. That does not help me any. Okay. 28.41. We have the rocker with the guitar. I felt the guitar. All right. Feats are not a mechanic in 2E. I am still allowed to use the word in its normal English definition. As I had to tell someone who read the Lakshu description, where it says that they are Fey Amazons, and they're like, what, they're fairies? No, it's using Fey in a generic English definition. All right, so that is indeed a 28.41. That is indeed the rocker. Let's choose that prediction. Choose the outcome at 20 to 50 seconds. And Abcody once again getting the hams. Kinshir once again going for within 20 seconds. Anghamarand once again going for 50 to 60. Bahamut and Dracophile once again going for no. Something very similar in that run. All right, let's get our rocker here. He's got his shades. His future is bright. We got gigantic hair. Like, that is really big hair. And interestingly enough, this guitar doesn't have anything on the back for him to, like, hold it like that. All right, there we go. He's going to be rocking in the free world there. Look at the studs on his shirt and everything. Back is plain, but also look at how big the hair is. It's big hair. It's very big hair. You grew up in the 80s. You're not afraid of big hair? Well, I wasn't saying it that you should be, but I mean you should be. The guy might bite a bat's head off on stage. I don't know. All right. Over to the final set of minifigs for the evening. All right. Let's go for this one. And get those over there. And start a prediction. Can all guess what is inside the minifig pack? All right, so we have gotten, off camera, I got to the Pinata Kid. We've gotten Peapod Girl, the Tournament Knight, the Viking, the Llama Girl, Space Fan, 2 of the Pirates. We have gotten a Nunchuck Guy, the Track and Field Athlete Lady. I guess it technically is just field for her, not track. 2 of the Diver. And we do have a slightly different... We have not gotten him yet. It would be neat for us to get him. But the New Wave guy. Different color keytar and different color jacket, but otherwise basically the same guy. Which is pretty cool. We have gotten Pajama Girl, and we have not gotten a Trixie drone guy. Howdy, Shield of Hope. How's it going? All right. Thought the bat happened in the 70s? I don't know. I don't even know if it actually happened. I don't care, honestly. Like, I don't listen to that artist. I have no interest in that artist. If I did have interest in that artist, that would probably be enough to make me not be interested in it. But because I have no interest in the artist anyway, it's like not really affecting my my desire to listen to the music. So, all right, not too much time left. About 10 seconds to go. Get your predictions in. What minifig will we get? As we count on down, and predictions are closed. All right. Go ahead and reset the timer, and go. All right, let's see. What do we got? A torso. It's great. Okay, is this going to be the Trixie turtle again? See, now I'm like paranoid. Is this the turtle or is this the drone kid? Alright. This time I do... Well, no. I don't... Alright, let me feel for something else. If I got another, Okay. 53.92. I think it's the drone kid. I'm gonna go for it. I could be wrong. Could be wrong. And you know what? I just realized I'm probably wrong now about the things that I felt. No! Yes! Alright! Okay, that is a different part than I thought it. Like, it has like, the reason that it is throwing me off is because it does definitely have a different part profile than it looks like right there. Alright. Let's choose that prediction. Choose the outcome. 50 to 60. Someone's getting some hams. Shield of Hope and Ang Hamran getting a massive, massive payout there. Shield of Hope getting a pretty considerable number of hams, 20,000. Kinshir going for within 20 seconds. Ab Cody redistributing his winnings with 20 to 50. And Bahamut and Dracophile once again going for no. All right. Well, let's go ahead and make our little... this is a very interesting piece. And you can see why I thought that the turtle was this, because, like, it does have this dome, and it does have a tube on the bottom. And there's some things pointing out. So, yeah. Almost got it, indeed. I almost missed it, actually. Let's get these, the beanie propellers. Come on. There we go. I don't think this piece has shown up anywhere else. Yeah, they do not touch. All right, Bahamut, thank you very much for coming on out. Have a good rest of your evening. Let's go ahead and get that one on there. Also, it should have the instructions for this. Yep, there we go. Actually, it does say to have them all parallel, so we'll do that. Get the drone body. Let's get the minifig. Only has one face. You know what? There's a little hole in the top of his hat. He's got to have a beanie on his cap. Like, he's just that much of a fan of drones. That he wants to be a drone himself. All right. There we go. Plain blue legs, but his torso does have the T from the airport shuttle logo, and the controller printing is pretty cool, and the drone is pretty neat as well. And I put the beanie on him. And his sweatshirt has a hoodie. Propeller hat, so vintage. And we have an extra propeller and an extra 1x1 trans dark gray cylinder tile. All right, so let's go ahead and mark him down. Let's not do this off the edge so that I don't damage the paper even further. Okay, there we go. Move that over so that it's a little bit better. All right, so those are the minifigs that we got. I'm happy to get the cornflakes box. It's a gigantic cornflakes box. The guy shops at Costco, clearly. All right, let's see. Bag number 4. 2 number 4s, actually. All right, there we go. That is all empty. Have I ever had Costco pizza? People keep claiming they're great. I think I have once. It was okay. It might have been not fresh. I don't know, but I'm pretty particular about my pizza, so like it might be great compared to like Pizza Hut or Papa John's, but I don't think it's great compared to like if you have a really good local pizzeria or something like that. Like locally, I have a chain called Lido Pizza. It's really good. And there's another chain called Mama Lucia's, which has really good pizza as well. And those are my favorite pizzas. Thin crust, New York style for Mama Lucia's. Lots of grease, just full of deliciousness. Melty cheese. 1x2 tiles. You know, that kind of thing. 2x6. And a 1x8. So yeah, I don't know about Costco pizza. I'm pretty sure I've had it, but I've also never had it since. So you can read into that what you will. They put Lego tiles on the pizza? No wonder Ald loves it. Yeah, exactly. 4x12. And 2x3, 2x6 plate right there. 2 dark gray 1x12 plates. And 6, get back down there, 6 1x8 tiles. I mean, people also swear by Costco rotisserie chicken, and it's good if it's hot. I don't like it cold. Or, well, warm. It doesn't have to be, like, actually hot. They have really good steaks and stuff. Let's see. I am looking at... There we go. The 2x2 inverted slopes. There we go. And 1x2 inverted slope on the end. 2x2 corner brick right there. Who likes cold chicken, though? Cold chicken can be fine. I mean, it depends on the, like, preparations and stuff like that. You know? Let's see, 1x3s in orange, 2x3 there. Orange 1x4, 1x4, another 1x4 right here. Red 2x2 half tile, then gray 2x2 half tiles. And an orange 1x2. Costco chicken is good. Yeah, I mean, like, it is good. But I also like dark meat, and so if you get a whole rotisserie chicken, you end up with a lot of non-dark meat chicken. All right, and get the rocker hinge bases, now rocker hinge tops. I mean, I don't like chicken salad, but chicken salad is normally made cold, so. And 2x2 plate, 1x1 plate, and that goes right on there. And we are basically doing the same thing down here. All right, another pair of brackets, black 1x4. One by 2 rocker hinge bases. There we go. Let's make a second one. One of the fun things for me when making a model like this is, like, I have no idea what part we're working on right now, so I'm very much interested in seeing what it will turn out like and stuff like that. All right, slide that right in there. So this gives you the pieces at angles here, which is pretty cool. We get a 1x4 dark gray half tile, a 1x12 plate, 2 1x... No, actually 4. All right, separated by 1x4s. 1x2 to 1x2 downward bracket. Then 4 here, or 2 of them here. Another 1x4. And another bracket right there. All right, and then 1x3 black tile. 2 black 2x6 tiles. 2x3 tile. Just over here. 2 orange 1x2 tile slopes. And teal 2x4, teal 1x2, and a black 1x1 plate. And then dark gray 1x2 plate with round ends right there on the end. There we go. Okay, that is going to go right here. Make sure it's pushed down enough. All right. So here we're basically making the mirrored side. Okay. So 1x8, 2x6 plate, another 4x12. Go ahead and get these all along it. And 4x6 at the end. Okay, 1x2 tile, 2x6 tile. And dark gray 1x12s. And black 1x8 tiles. Alright, there we go. Alright, then we get a 1x2, so it's not quite mirrored, because we have a 1x2 Technic brick on the end. Black 1x1, two 1x12s. Get our 2x2 inverted slopes. 1x4, let's see, that's going to be spaced 2 apart there. And then get 2 of the slopes. 1x4 brick in red. 2x2 inverted slope and 1x4 teal tile. There we go. Alright. Orange 2x3 right there. 1x4. 1x4 and 1x4. Orange 1x3s. Get this orange 1x2 over here. Red 2x2 half tile. And gray 2x2 half tiles right here. There we go. There we go. Get the rocker hinges on here. Every time I say rocker hinge, this guy's like, what, are you talking about me? And no, I'm not. Sorry, sir, I am not. Yeah, that's right. All right, and then a 1x1 plate. And get that right there. Alright, make 2 more for these other 2 gaps. There we go. This will probably be the last portion we make for the evening. I've not eaten dinner yet, and I'm getting a little peckish here. All right, get that assembly on there. Get that assembly on there. And there we go. All right. Next up, get the brackets and 1x4 black plates. Build faster. I mean, I can wait. I don't need to eat literally right away. All right. Next up, we get the dark gray 1x12 there. 1x4 half tile. Teal 1x4, 1x2, and a 2x4. Get the 1x2 with round ends right there, and get our orange tile slopes. Okay, 2x3 tile, 2x6, 6 and 1x3. Yes, I did miss that 1x1 right there. Good. I was like, we had a 1x1 extra already. I shouldn't be getting another one. And indeed, that was correct. All right. All right. All right, so we are already off to an interesting start. We got some nice slopes here on the side. Not actually sure what is going to be the front at this point. Probably this, but I'm not sure. So we're working on the sides. There's going to be more slopes. That's what these rocker hinge parts are for. So bag number 5 is where we're going to start off next time. I am looking forward to finishing up this build, or continuing to work on it, I should say. We got our adventure cartridge right here. That slots right into our little storage bin. The little vignette for adventure, which is quite cute. I like the inclusion of a yellow castle. It's a very nice Lego reference. So we'll go ahead and put those there. When we come back next time, we do have some more cartridges to make eventually. Whether we'll get to any of them at that point, I'm not sure. You know what? I'm actually going to put them in over here, because that will prevent them from going anywhere. There we go. All right, so when we come back tomorrow, well, when we come back next time, we will continue working on this. We will be back tomorrow for more Spelljammer. We'll be back on Monday for more Tears of the Kingdom. We will be back on Wednesday for more Ghost Lion, which is a really interesting game. I'm curious to see how else that game plays out. More Lego building Wednesday night. Next Friday, we will be back to Final Fantasy V Pixel Remaster and continuing on with our Atari 2600 build. And as a reminder, we are working our way towards 150 subpoints. We are currently at 93. So if you want to see me play Pirates of Realm Space, you know what to do. Let's go ahead and see if there's anyone to raid. Let's see. B-Stands, he's doing some Lego building, so let's go ahead and head his way. So I want to thank you guys for coming on out, and I shall see you next time. See you then, everyone.